What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to Tenken, where we bring you the absolute latest and greatest from the world of breaking news. The pace of change is relentless, and staying ahead means knowing what's next, right now asterisk. We've got a packed show today, diving deep into the stories that are shaping our future, from tech giants hitting record highs to the fierce competition driving innovation in the electric vehicle sector. You do not want to miss these updates, they're game changers. First up, we're talking about a tech titan that's absolutely crushing it. We're pulling back the curtain on their latest earnings, and folks, the numbers are staggering. Think record-breaking growth, massive profit jumps, and a vision for the future that's setting the industry ablaze. This isn't just a company report, it's a masterclass in market dominance and strategic expansion. Get ready to see how they're not just competing, but leading the pack in multiple sectors, from the phones in your pocket to the smart devices in your home, and even venturing into bold new territories. You're about to get the inside scoop on a performance that's making waves. Then, we're shifting gears to the electrifying world of electric vehicles, where the competition is hotter than ever. We'll be dissecting the latest sales figures and market strategies from key players in one of the world's most dynamic automotive landscapes. Get ready for a deep dive into who's accelerating ahead and who's facing some serious headwinds. We'll be looking at the numbers, the new models, and the strategic moves that are defining the future of driving. You won't want to miss this breakdown of the EV race. Finally, we've got more incredible insights into the electric vehicle arena, focusing on specific brands that are making major headlines. We're talking about companies that are not only meeting, but exceeding expectations, pushing boundaries with their innovative designs and impressive sales volumes. See how they are challenging established players and capturing significant market share with their cutting-edge technology and aggressive expansion plans. The future of automotive is here, and it's moving fast. Stick around because you need to know what's happening. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's dive in. Xiaomi's Q2 earnings, a record-breaking performance. Xiaomi has just delivered a masterclass in business growth, revealing a Q2 earnings report that shatters previous records and signals a powerful surge forward. The company announced a staggering total revenue of RMB 116 billion, a remarkable 30.5% increase year-on-year, marking its fifth consecutive quarter of record-breaking financial results. This impressive top-line growth is complemented by a substantial rise in adjusted net profit, which hit RMB 10.8 billion, a massive 75% jump from the same period last year. This financial triumph underscores Xiaomi's robust operational performance and its ability to navigate and thrive in a competitive global market. The company's strategic focus on expanding its market share in smartphones, coupled with significant advancements in its AIoT and smart appliance divisions, appears to be paying off handsomely. Xiaomi has firmly cemented its position among the top 3 global smartphone vendors, boasting a 14.7% market share. Its dominance is particularly evident in mainland China and key overseas markets, where it ranks first in Southeast Asia and second in Europe, the Middle East, and Latin America. This widespread success highlights the global appeal and competitiveness of its product ecosystem. Beyond smartphones, Xiaomi's AIoT segment achieved a record revenue of RMB 38.7 billion, a remarkable 44.7% year-on-year increase. The smart appliances division also saw exceptional growth, with revenue soaring by 66.2%, driven by strong demand for products like air conditioners, which saw over 5.4 million units shipped. The company's ambitious foray into the electric vehicle (EV) market is also gaining significant traction. In Q2 2025, Xiaomi delivered 81,302 vehicles, generating RMB 21.3 billion in revenue with a healthy gross margin of 26.4%. With plans to expand into the European market by 2027, Xiaomi is clearly signaling its intent to become a major player in the global automotive industry. Fueling this expansion and market leadership is a deep commitment to research and development. Xiaomi's R&D expenditure reached RMB 7.8 billion, a 41.2% year-on-year increase, enabling breakthroughs like its first self-developed 3-nanometer flagship chip and advancements in AI technologies, including AI glasses and multimodal large models. However, the company faces industry-wide challenges, including a stagnant global smartphone market and rising material costs for components like memory and batteries. Despite these hurdles, Xiaomi's forward-looking guidance remains optimistic, buoyed by its strong Q2 performance and strategic investments in innovation. The market is abuzz with excitement over Xiaomi's diversified growth and its aggressive push into new sectors, with analysts closely watching its ability to maintain this momentum. The company's commitment to pushing technological boundaries and expanding its global footprint positions it as a formidable force in the tech and automotive landscapes. Keep watching because the electric vehicle race is heating up, and we've got the latest on who's driving the change. Next, we're diving into the intense competition within China's EV market, looking at how major players are performing. China's EV arena, a fierce battle for market supremacy. The electric vehicle market in China is a dynamic and rapidly evolving battleground, characterized by intense competition among global giants and ambitious domestic players. Recent sales data reveals a complex landscape where momentum shifts rapidly, with companies like XPeng and Xiaomi demonstrating significant growth, while others face increasing challenges. XPeng has reported a new record for August sales, delivering 37,709 EVs. This figure represents a substantial 168.7% increase compared to the previous year, although it slightly missed analyst forecasts. The strong performance is attributed to consistent demand for its affordable Mona line, particularly the M03 small sedan and the recent launch of a revamped flagship XPeng P7 sedan. XPeng primarily offers fully battery electric vehicles, BEVs, but is also planning to introduce extended-range electric vehicles, EREVs. In parallel, Xiaomi continues to impress, surpassing 30,000 deliveries for the second consecutive month in August. While the company does not release specific figures, its momentum is undeniable, with projections suggesting it's on track to outsell Tesla in China by year-end. The SU7 sedan has consistently outperformed the Tesla Model 3 in weekly sales, and its new YU7 crossover is rapidly closing the gap with the Tesla model, while Xiaomi's vehicles are praised for their stylish exteriors and advanced infotainment systems. Both the SU7 and YU7 are BEVs, with plans for a large SUV EREV next year. Tesla, meanwhile, faces a more challenging domestic environment. While registration data suggests a year-over-year decline in August, industry data will provide a clearer picture. The company is looking to boost sales with its Model Y long-range variant, featuring an extended wheelbase for a third row, with deliveries expected to commence in September. Tesla also recently reduced the price of its Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive in China. Other key players are also navigating this competitive terrain. NIO is anticipated to report a significant jump in August deliveries, likely reaching 32,000 units, driven by its newly launched models. The company's Onvo L90 large SUV, which began deliveries on August 1, has already seen strong uptake. NIO exclusively sells BEVs. Li Auto, however, faces headwinds, with deliveries expected to be down compared to both the previous month and year. Competition in the SUV segment, where Li Auto traditionally excelled, has intensified, and demand for hybrids is softening. Li Auto primarily sells EREVs, but is introducing a line of BEV SUVs. BYD, the world's largest EV maker, is expected to maintain strong sales, though August figures might be flat year-on-year. While its overseas sales remain robust, domestic sales have been impacted by fierce competition and price cuts. BYD offers both BEVs and PHEVs, with BEV sales rebounding while PHEV demand has declined. BYD's recent Q2 earnings showed a notable dip in net income, partly due to accounting practices, but also reflecting domestic market pressures. The performance of these companies highlights the intense race for market share, with innovation, pricing, and strategic product launches being critical factors for success. Analysts are closely monitoring these trends to gauge the future direction of the global EV industry. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the specific strategies and sales triumphs of key players in this electrifying automotive landscape. Our next segment will focus on another compelling story from the electric vehicle sector, highlighting companies that are not just meeting but exceeding expectations. XPeng and Xiaomi lead China's EV charge amidst market turbulence. In a testament to their growing influence in the burgeoning Chinese electric vehicle market, XPeng and Xiaomi have reported robust August sales figures, signaling continued momentum in a highly competitive environment. XPeng achieved a new record for monthly deliveries, handing over 37,709 EVs, an impressive year-on-year surge of 168.7%. This performance, while slightly below some analyst expectations, highlights the strong market reception for its expanded product lineup. The success of its affordable Mona line, particularly the M03 small sedan, has been a key driver, complemented by the recent launch of the revamped flagship XPeng P7 sedan on August 27. XPeng, which exclusively offers battery electric vehicles, BEVs, is also strategically preparing to introduce extended-range electric vehicles, EREVs, broadening its appeal to a wider customer base. Xiaomi, the tech giant that has rapidly entered the automotive space, has also maintained its strong sales trajectory, surpassing 30,000 deliveries for the second consecutive month in August. While specific figures are not disclosed by the company, market observers note that Xiaomi's SU7 sedan is consistently outselling the Tesla Model 3 in China, and its new YU7 crossover is rapidly gaining ground on the Tesla model. Why Xiaomi's vehicles are recognized for their distinctive styling and advanced infotainment features, positioning them as formidable rivals to established players. The company is also planning to launch a large SUV EREV next year, further expanding its EV portfolio. Tesla, the global EV leader, faces a more complex scenario in China. While monthly sales data is not directly reported, industry indicators suggest a potential year-over-year decline for August. However, Tesla is poised to introduce its Model Y long-range variant, featuring an extended wheelbase for a third row of seats, with deliveries expected to commence in September, potentially boosting future sales. The company also recently implemented a price reduction on its Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive in China. Other significant players in the Chinese EV market are also navigating this intricate landscape. NIO is projected to see a substantial increase in August deliveries, estimated at 32,000 units, bolstered by new model introductions. The strong performance of its Onvo L90 large SUV, launched in August, further contributes to this positive outlook. NIO exclusively produces BEVs. In contrast, Li Auto is expected to experience a decline in deliveries compared to both the previous month and the prior year. The company faces heightened competition in the SUV segment, where it has historically dominated, and a noticeable softening in demand for hybrid vehicles. While Li Auto primarily offers EREVs, it is actively developing a line of BEV SUVs to adapt to market shifts. BYD, the undisputed leader in global EV production, is anticipated to maintain strong sales volumes, though August figures may be comparable to the previous year. Despite robust international sales, domestic demand has been tempered by intense competition and strategic price adjustments. BYD offers both BEVs and PHEVs, with a notable resurgence in BEV sales contrasting with a slowdown in PHEV demand. BYD's recent quarterly earnings revealed a dip in net income, reflecting both market pressures and accounting adjustments. The varying performance metrics underscore the dynamic nature of China's EV market, where innovation, product strategy, and market adaptation are critical for sustained success. Analysts are closely tracking these developments to understand the evolving competitive hierarchy and future growth trajectories within the sector. It's clear the EV race is far from over, with innovation and sales volume being key indicators of success. Get ready for our final update, where we spotlight more incredible achievements in the electric vehicle space, focusing on brands that are consistently exceeding expectations and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Xiaomi surpasses 30,000 EV deliveries, for second consecutive month. Xiaomi continues to make significant strides in the electric vehicle sector, reporting over 30,000 deliveries for its automotive division for the second month in a row in August. This sustained performance underscores the growing demand for its electric vehicles, particularly its SU7 sedan, which has been a strong contender in the competitive Chinese market since its launch in March 2027. The company expressed gratitude to its customers for their continued support, noting that the August delivery figures maintained the momentum from the previous month. In the second quarter of 2025, Xiaomi Auto delivered a total of 81,302 vehicles, an increase from the 75,869 units recorded in the first quarter. If this strong delivery pace continues into September, Xiaomi's third-quarter volume is projected to exceed 90,000 units, setting a new quarterly record. This anticipated growth is supported by the ongoing production ramp-up of its YU7 SUV and preparations for its planned European expansion in 2027. Company leadership, including co-founder and President Liu Weibing, has confirmed these expansion plans, highlighting a strategic vision for global reach. Xiaomi's automotive revenue also saw a substantial increase, with its Xiaomi Insider unit more than tripling its revenue year-over-year to 21.3 billion yuan. The company is actively establishing its presence in Europe, including the silent establishment of an R&D center in Munich, signaling a serious commitment to international markets. A notable aspect of Xiaomi's EV strategy is its delivery waiting times. For both the SU7 and YU7 models, waiting periods have extended to over 52 weeks. This high demand, while a positive indicator of product popularity, has led CEO Lei Jun to advise customers facing long waits to consider alternative brands, a candid acknowledgement of the production and supply chain challenges. This situation also arises as Tesla's Model 3, for the first time since January, has outperformed the SU7 in weekly sales within China, reclaiming the title of the country's best-selling sedan. Despite this short-term shift, Xiaomi's overall production and delivery numbers indicate a strong and growing market presence. The company's ability to achieve consistent high-volume deliveries while managing production ramp-ups and planning international expansion positions it as a significant emerging force in the global automotive industry. The sustained demand for its vehicles, coupled with its strategic investments in R&D and global market entry, paints a picture of a company poised for continued growth and influence in the EV space. And that wraps up our incredible updates for today. What an exciting journey through the latest in tech and automotive innovation. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next deep dive. Xiaomi hit record earnings, XPeng and Xiaomi boosted EV sales in China, and Xiaomi delivered over 30,000 EVs for the second month straight. Stay connected with us for all the latest. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Tenken for more breaking news, and ring the notification bell so you're always in the loop. Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms to join the conversation. We'll see you in the next one.